Mason's first day back at school. Are you excited? What are you excited for? School and what else? Meet a new teacher and see your friends? Do you miss your friends? I like your shirt. Turn around. It finally fits. Bye. Have fun.
A few moments later.
How was your first day of school? You haven't been in 6 weeks. Did you have a good day? Are you not excited? Did you have a good day? Cool. I'm finally getting to updating Mason's picture. I get a picture every year, put it on the wall. Here's 2, 3, 4, and 5. I haven't looked at these since we were diagnosed, and sometimes it's hard looking at old pictures and think about the times you didn't know about DMD, but he sure is cute.
Oh, come on.
Mason, it's church night. You excited?
Yeah.
We're gonna have some dinner, and then you get to go play. Yeah. Boys will get to play at church with their friends while we do our trauma reboot course. This has been so helpful in our healing process since our diagnosis, and we're about week 4. Mason finally gets to come, huh?
Church. Pray. Says you're awesome.
I can't tell if you're giving Jack a piggyback ride or... I'm trying to get him to walk on more uneven surfaces. Jack's next PT evaluation is tomorrow. We took a 2-month hiatus so he could get used to walking. He's doing really great overall, but still needs some help and work outside and on snow and in the rain, stuff like that. Good catch, Jack. Good boy. Whee! Was that cute? Was that fun? Mason! You gotta be careful. All done. All done. No nighttime. Look at all the stuffed animals this kid has.
Good night, night.
See you night.
Good night.
I love you.
Love you.
So we are about to leave and go to physical therapy. Some may wonder why they have to both be in physical therapy, or DMD boys need physical therapy on a weekly basis, and it's mostly just to help with flexibility and help working out their muscles, and just to be consistent with it. Helps them prevent any major, complications or anything like that. So, or it can help prevent some complications, just keeping them active and stretched and whatnot. So that's what I'm learning, and I'm learning that that's very important to do on a weekly basis. So sometimes I struggle with wanting to go to all these appointments on a weekly basis or a daily basis, but I know I need to get out of that mentality because it's lifelong, and I need to consider that my new job. The transition from full-time working mom to a stay-at-home mom with diseases is quite the transition. So I need to kind of change my mindset. Instead of dreading all these appointments, I need to realize that that's my new job and it's permanent. So I need to find a way to just get past that part of it, because sometimes it's hard to get the energy to get them out and do these appointments when I'm in my head most of the time with it. So I feel like it's important for me to kind of change my mindset, because like I said, physical therapy is one of those aspects that are really important for their bodies and their muscles. So
Good job.
good boy.
How long has he been walking?
Probably approaching 3 months now.
Okay.
2.5, 3 months.
He was walking right at
21 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we took the break to kind of practice walking skills.
Thing.
I'm gonna put him in.
Your turn. In.
Put it in.
Right here. Put it in.
Ta-da.
What about this one?
So we just got back from Jack's physical therapy evaluation after 2 months of hiatus, and I've pretty much cried on my way home. It just didn't go as well as I was hoping or expecting. He's still pretty behind physically, and it's hard not to compare, but like Mason was at another level at this age, so it just is scary and something I don't want to have to deal with and witness and like see him struggle. He did okay. It's just not where I want him to be, or what I think a 2-year-old should be physically and mentally. And it's hard not to compare him to other kids, and I can't compare him to other kids because they don't have what we're dealing with. So it's just hard when I see them try their best and they struggle. But one of those days, and little things like that trigger me. So when I say Jack just isn't really at the level Mason was at this age, just puts fear in me, because it's like, does that mean I'm gonna lose him first, or does that mean he's gonna be in a wheelchair first, or he's not gonna be as strong as Mason, or does that mean his disease is worse than Mason's? It's just hard not to go there sometimes. And I pray that's not the case, because they're two different kids. They have the same mutation. They're going to be qualified for the same treatments and whatnot. But when he's weaker than Mason was at 2, before we even knew about this disease, I never even heard of this until 8 months ago. But Mason had no problems. He didn't need PT. He was obviously weaker than others, but not to the point where he needed physical therapy or anything like that. So it just puts more fear in my heart that, like, what if Jack's worse off, or not as strong, or, you know, his body's weaker than Mason's. It's just hard not to compare. So, and I try not to. And, you know, I've said before, we have more good days than bad days, but like little things like that is very triggering for me. All right, it's lab day, so we are going to get his blood drawn and see how his levels are. We are 5 or 6 weeks post infusion, so we still have quite a few weeks left of labs, and then we are off to Mason's eye appointment. So we're going to see a new pediatric ophthalmologist. We weren't really necessarily happy with our previous one, so we kind of want to get new opinions with a new doctor. He has had a history of some eye issues. One of his eyes would cross inward randomly, and they considered that a 6th nerve palsy. a random sixth nerve palsy, so he kind of sees the eye doctor on a regular basis to maintain and make sure that doesn't happen again. Long story short, it was crossing because he needed the second brain decompression surgery, so there was extra pressure in there after his first surgery, and so they think that pressure was kind of impinging on his sixth nerves, making that eye cross inward. So we haven't had an episode since his surgery, which is good, but we're going to kind of get this new doctor's opinion. We were never really told the main cause of why it randomly would cross inward, so maybe this doctor has a better opinion on the why behind that. But other than that, we just go in every 6 months, and he will get dilated and start the process all over at this doctor. So that is our afternoon. Are you ready? Are you brave with your shots? Yeah. Show your muscles. Yeah. Nope, this way. Are you scared? Nope, because you're brave now, huh? Shots are no big deal anymore. Shots are no big deal. All right, buddy. You ready?
12 seconds later.
There you go, dude. You can have it. So take a Band-Aid and your stickers.
You're welcome.
I'm very proud of you. You did so good that time. No tears. Oh, and tomorrow is Moms with Muffins at school. So we get to do Moms and Muffins in the morning. Huh, I'm excited. Yeah, you look stoked.
Your face for me? Good job, Mr. Mason. All right. And can you grab the fly's wings for me? Good job. You gotta leave it right where I put it.
Yeah, then don't touch it, okay?
Which shape does it look like on here?
House.
Good job. How about that one? Do you know what that one is? This?
Blue.
Good job. How about that one?
Circle.
Good job. Good job.
It's an elephant.
It is an elephant. Can you keep looking back there for me? What else do you see?
A dog.
A dog.
A
Good.
chicken.
Good.
A dog.
Good. What
An
else?
elephant.
Turn her head a little bit more. Look right there. Good. What do you see?
Baby hands.
Let me see your eyes.
What?
You're quite dilated. Does it look weird when you look down?
Yeah.
Look down, do you look taller?
Yeah.
Does the floor look weird?
A little bit.
Here's a little window. Yeah, there you go. Here we go. John.
Mason gets a cookie for doing so good today. You can't have a cake. No. Today is Moms with Muffins at preschool. I'm excited.
Me too.
Moms with Muffins. Moms with Muffins. M for Mason. Good job.
It won't.
It worked. Bye. Fist bump. Have fun. Friday, that means it is speech therapy day. And you're doing so good saying all your words. Down, yep. There she is. He's just waiting patiently.
Go, go, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Meow. Bluey.
Dinosaur. Dino. Rawr. Are you a happy boy? Do. You're a happy boy. Yeah. It is a very nice day out, so I'm taking a little stroll to decompress and listening to some Music, positive music. Okay, so it's Friday night. I'm kind of working on my calendar for next week. Friday is one of the nights that Brian works late. He won't be home until like 9 p.m. So I'm kind of getting ahead of our schedule next week. Jack has an MRI on Tuesday. I have my first doctor's appointment since becoming a carrier, or since being diagnosed as a carrier. So I finally have my own doctor's appointment with a new PCP to kind of get an update on my own health situation. As a carrier, obviously, I'm at risk with some health concerns as well. And then just our typical therapy appointments next week as well. But one thing I am struggling with majorly since being back home from Seattle, but honestly just since I quit my job kept me in a routine, a consistent routine. My job kept me structured and whatnot. I worked from home, so I was able to really juggle a lot, but it kept me kind of in a routine. Once I kind of lost my job, it's been a real struggle for me to kind of transition into a stay-at-home mom figure, with finding a good routine and good structure. It's difficult because some days are hard to even get up in the morning. You have to choose to get up every morning. Mornings are hard for me, so I kind of procrastinate a lot. And I'm trying to kind of switch my mentality with that. So having a husband that has a random schedule, more or less, and then weekly, daily appointments that are also not consistent, is kind of hard for me to figure out a good groove. Tips and tricks for me as a stay-at-home mom will be really helpful, and even tips of a working dad, like what can he do to help the structure and routine that doesn't become overwhelming for him either. So that's where I'm at. Tomorrow I'm gonna kind of switch gears. Next week is gonna be structured, routine based. I'm gonna take you on me. Whatever I'm doing wrong, let me know, etc., etc. I need the help. I think I hear the garage.
Housekeeping!
Can you hear me? I can't hear you either.
Let me try that. Let me try that. Oh, can you do that?
What are you looking at? What? Is it cool that you can see us on the TV? Do you feel famous? Yeah? I think over 350 people care about your journey, Mason.
I'm gonna do the one on my book.
That one's funny.
I got you.